Paulette Summey presides. God bless the United States, state of Tennessee, and Monroe County.
Commissioner Winters, would you lead us in prayer, please?
Yes. Dear Father, I want to come to you. We want to thank you for this day, dear Father. We want to thank you for our county, dear Father, that we try to do the right thing for, dear Father. Please be with us tonight where we make good decisions for each one of us lives in this county, dear Father. Thank you for each one of the officers, dear Father, that represents each office, dear Father. Watch over their office. Again, just help us while we do your work. In Jesus Christ I pray. Amen.
Amen. Commissioner Miller, would you lead us in the pledge?
Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
William Cross,
Present.
Dick Everhart,
Here.
Brian Harrell,
Here.
Craig Miller,
Here.
Adam Williams,
Present.
DJ Silent,
Present.
Paulette Summey,
Present.
Roger Thomas,
Present.
Travis Wade,
Present.
David Winters.
Present.
Next is our minutes. Item number 224-1. Minutes from January 27, 2026. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Brian Harrell. Travis Wade. Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Next, we have our applications for notary public. Item number 0224-2. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Craig Miller, and second by Brian Harrell. All in favor? Any opposed? Next is our trustee trial balance report. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Wade, motion, second DJ Solar. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you. Next is resolution 0224-04, and this is Monroe County Finance resolution and information, the journal listings. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
David Winters,
Second.
second William Cross. Roll call, please.
William Cross, Dick Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Williams, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Aye.
Thank you. Are there any public comments?
No.
Okay, thank you. That was 02245. Next is 0224-6. The following amendment for the Monroe County Property Assessor's Office being made in the Monroe County General Fund budget for the fiscal year 25-26 to move funds within the reappraisal budget to move a part-time position into a full-time position. This is in the amount of $14,908. Do I hear a motion to approve?
I make a motion.
David Winters, second by Travis Wade. Roll call, please.
William Kraus. Danny Everhart. Brian Harrell. Craig Miller. Adam Reynolds. DJ Silent. Paulette Summers.
Aye.
Roger Thomas. Travis Wade. David Lincoln.
Resolution number 0224-6A. This is to make adjustments in the general fund bid budget to bring in grant funds from the State Agriculture Enterprise Fund for the fairground site development. It's a 100% grant funded with no match. It's in the amount of $1 million. Do I hear a motion?
Second.
Okay, Roger, and second by David Winters. Roll call, please.
William Kraus. Danny Everhart. Brian Harrell. Craig Miller. Adam Reynolds. DJ Silent. Paulette Summers.
Aye.
Roger Thomas. Travis Wade. David Lincoln.
Next is resolution number 0224-6B, the following amendment for Monroe County General Capital Projects Fund Budget for the fiscal year 25-26 to move money from the Capital Projects Fund balance to install a new septic line and tank at the Monroe County Airport. It's in the amount of $151,865. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
DJ Siler, second by Travis Wade.
Discussion.
Discussion.
It says on the resolution that engineering service is $32,600. Was that, sent out for bids? And
Yeah.
how many,
Any project over $50,000 has to be sent out for bids.
and how many bids did we get on this?
For the septic tank?
For the engineer.
Oh, for the engineering, we actually, for the airport engineering, right?
Yes.
Which we're required to do by TDOT aeronautics every 4 or 5 years, for every 5 years. So we did select a new engineer for that, but this is the last project of the current engineer. So, but yes, the RFQs were sent out for the engineers.
How many quotes did we get?
Oh, for the engineers, we probably had, what, 6 or 8 RFQs?
And then the $119,000 for the project itself was bid out.
Oh, absolutely.
And how many bids did we get on that?
We had 4 bids and one was disqualified because they did not have their paperwork as required by the bid process.
And a couple more questions. How big of a is our facility out there as far as the bathrooms, the restrooms, any water system that goes into the septic tank?
Stacy, you got some of those numbers.
I do. So, Commission, it's probably important to know that that septic system has to be designed for the future use, not for exactly what's there. Because right now, there might be a couple of bathrooms there at the best, but the new site, the hangar site development that's taking place, the new private hangars that are there, all of those are going to have bathrooms in those. So we're having to, everything you're doing for tomorrow, not for today, if that makes sense. I know that sounds like a big price tag on that, but we also have to take into consideration that this is not a septic system that you would put at your home. This is a commercial type system. It is 1,600 feet away from the airport. In fact, it actually crosses the road. So you're also talking about a road board that will be required to go underneath the road. And then the type of system they're putting in is designed so that you can add on to it as the airport grows.
And the current septic system now, what's the
The
problem?
current septic system right now is in total failure.
The tanks and the field line and
Total
Porta
failure.
potties and pumping it every 2 weeks.
Yep. So right now, we're actually in a situation that we don't need to be in with the existing system.
So it's actually gonna cost us more money to keep the porta potties out there and also.
Probably in a
keep it
year's
emptied out
time, yeah.
And everything else in the long run.
Probably in a year's time,
Much
yes.
of it
Good, yeah.
generates money back to this county.
Any other
We're making
questions?
a good income off
And,
there.
and just for the record, the highest bid was just short of $500,000, so.
$414,975. The middle bid was $166,750, and this was $119,265. So certainly out of the three that qualified, we're looking at the lowest ones. But they are, they are a responsive bidder, the middle. We need the project, we need the expansion, and, I mean, I get the criticism of it, but sometimes costs are what they are. I mean, as he said, it's different. I heard a neighbor of mine said, oh, my septic was only 20 grand when I put it in. Okay, but you're putting it in for a trailer that's 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. You're not putting it in for this. The run to their trailer is 40 feet. This is 1,000 feet. I mean, we're talking apples to grapefruit here. It's just not even comparable.
If you look at that bid too, you also see that there's a section line that has to be rerouted because of the development of the airport hangar site. So there's actually a section that even has to be rerouted. So there's quite a bit of work there to do. We're talking.
And you drilling underneath the new pavement too, so
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not cheap.
underneath the road, yes,
Yes.
yes, sir. Underneath the road.
At the request of the highway department, because it is new pavement, they didn't want the road cut, so that requires the bore.
And it's an 8-inch bore with a 4-inch line in it. That way, even in that, you can prepare for the future growth if you had to come all the way back to that point.
Any other comments? Roll call, please.
William Cross, Danny Everhart,
No.
Brian Harrell,
Yes.
Craig Miller,
No.
Adam Reynolds,
Aye.
DJ Siler,
Aye.
Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas,
No.
Travis Wade, David Winters.
Aye.
7 ayes.
Thank you. Resolution number 0224-6C, the following is an amendment to the Monroe County Juvenile Service budget for the Monroe County General Fund for 25-26 to bring in grant money from Walmart to help with the summer program. It's in the amount of $4,000. Do I hear a motion, please?
Motion.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, roll call, please.
William Cross, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Siler,
Aye.
Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Aye.
Thank you. Next is Resolution 0224-6D, an amendment for Monroe County maintenance budget for the Monroe County General Fund for fiscal year 25-26 to bring in restitution for damages to door hinges at the Justice Center. This is in the amount of $240. Do I hear a motion, please?
Move it.
DJ Siler,
Second.
second, Craig Miller, roll call.
William Cross, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Siler,
Aye.
Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Aye.
Thank you. Resolution number 0224-6E, an amendment for the Monroe County Sheriff's Department budget for the fiscal year 25-26 to bring in sale of scrap funds for brass. This is in the amount of $418. Do I hear a motion, please?
Motion. Motion.
Danny Everhart, second by Roger Thomas. Roll call, please.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Next is Resolution 0224-6F, an amendment for the Monroe County Sheriff's Department budget for the fiscal year 25-26 to bring in donation funds for calendars. This is in the amount of $1,200. Do I hear a motion, please?
Motion.
Danny Everhart, second by Travis Wade. Roll call, please.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Next is Resolution 0224-6G, an amendment for the Monroe County Health Department budget for the fiscal year 25-26 to bring in more ARP money for the Health Department grant. It's in the amount of $80,000. Do I hear a motion, please? Roger Thomas,
Second.
second Travis Wade.
Question,
Go ahead.
where's this 80,000 allocated for? I mean, I don't, is this capital, or is it doing?
So they received ARP funding, and they've done the renovations at the health department. And they are getting more federal funding. So apparently other communities didn't spend all their funding. So we're getting an extra $80,000,
Okay.
and they're gonna buy furniture and things of that nature.
So finish the remodel.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Next is Resolution 0224-6H, an amendment for the Monroe County Emergency Management Department budget. It's to bring in grant funds for a generator at EEOC that was approved in February of 2022. It's in the amount of $38,000.
So moved.
DJ Silent, Travis Wade, second. Roll call.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Next is Resolution 0224-6I, a resolution in support of the Monroe County Board of Education building a track at Tellico Plains High School. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Brian Harrell, second. Seconds, Roger Thomas and William Cross. Roll call, please.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Thank you. Next is Monroe County Board of Education Budget Amendments, Resolution number 7. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Brian Harrell,
Second.
second Travis Wade. Roll call, please.
William Kraus, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summey,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Thank you. Next is Resolution 0224-8, a resolution to support the town of Tellico Plains in their efforts to reach amicable solution with the state of Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation.
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we table this resolution to bring back to, bring to a workshop for discussion to get more clarification on this resolution.
I second that.
Okay, second by DJ.
Big.
Pardon?
Big.
I second it.
Okay, yeah, David, that's what,
Okay.
sorry. Not DJ. All in favor? Moving this, okay, this will be tabled for workshop. Next is Resolution 0224-9, a resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Monroe County authorizing the issuance, sale, and payment of not to exceed $20,500,000 in a great principal amount of water and sewer revenue bonds of Loudon and Monroe County, Tennessee, for the benefit of the Tellico Area Services System jointly owned and operated by those counties. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
DJ Siler,
Second.
second William Cross. Questions? Roll call.
William Cross, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent, Paulette Summers,
Aye.
Roger Thomas, Travis Wade, David Winters.
Thank you. Next is 0224-10. This is the appointment of Monroe County delinquent tax attorney, and his name is Eric Brooks. And this has been recommended by Marna Hull. Do I hear a motion to approve?
Motion.
Danny Everhart, second David Winters.
Question.
So,
Did somebody tell me the process here? We're replacing an attorney with another attorney. I don't know the name of this attorney. I don't know where he's at. Nothing in our documentation tells us who he is, where he is, anything. I just have a hard time giving somebody $100,000 paycheck and I don't even know who it is.
is
The-
Marna here?
Anybody from Martha's, it's just her recommendation that she submits to the commission.
We don't really have statutory provision to interview or dictate that, correct? That's
Be
not-
very similar to myself recommending a director. There is no interview process. It's thumbs up, thumbs down. But to Commissioner Siler's point, I'm sure he would like to have seen a profile or a background or a CV or something.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But,
Any other questions? Roll call, please.
William Cross, Danny Everhart, Brian Harrell, Craig Miller, Adam Reynolds, DJ Silent,
No.
Paulette Summers,
Aye.
Roger Thomas,
No.
Travis Wade,
No.
David Winters.
No.
Seven ayes.
Six.
Oh, yeah.
Next is 2-24-11. Steve Teague, Monroe County Road Superintendent, proposes roads that will be paved this year if funds are available for 26-27. 2 of the roads are state aid roads, Povo and Rafter. Other county roads, Little Notch Creek Road, Federal Trail Road, Hopewell Springs Road, Upper Belcher Loop Road, Nichols Branch Road. These are proposed pavings for the year 26-27. Do I hear a motion to approve? Travis Wade. Second. Roger. Roll call, please.
William Kraus. Danny Everhart. Brian Harrell. Craig Miller. Adam Reynolds. DJ Silent. Paul Sonny.
Aye.
Roger Thomas. Travis Wade. David Winters.
Aye.
Next is public discussion.
Madam Chair, one thing that we forgot to do, we did have 2 presentations. I'd like to do that before.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm going to ask if our tourism director would come up along with her counterpart from Loudon, Mr. Rodney.
Hey guys, thank you guys so much for allowing us to have a couple minutes of your time. I feel weird putting my back to everybody. So I'm Lana Best, Monroe County Tourism Director, and we're excited to just take a couple of minutes of your time for something that we believe is truly important and exciting. But in addition to that, you will find on your table a copy of the Tennessee Vacation Guide. I knew that since Dolly was on the cover, you all had to have your own personal copy. But not just that, a part of the reason why I shared that with you is because it is evidence that building relationships matters. And that's why you have so many pink tabs inside that Tennessee Vacation Guide. And what that represents is we pay for 1 co-op ad in the Tennessee Vacation Guide. Co-op means we cost share with other partners in our county to ensure that we can afford to be in the Tennessee Vacation Guide. But then there's more than 1 pink sticky note in that book. Because we have built a great relationship with the state of Tennessee Tourism, we have all these free features. You have pictures of Bald River Falls, the Cherry-Hill Skyway, and Solly Notch Vineyard that we did not pay for. And why that matters is because that book is distributed throughout the entire state at every single welcome center for just the cost of us doing 1 co-op ad where we actually cost share. And in addition to that, it receives 1.8 million views digitally. And why do we care about all that? It's because when we welcome those 9.7 million visits to Monroe County, those visitors spend right at $64 million in Monroe County. And what that means for all of you taxpayers and for your county commissioners is that allows us to welcome $2.5 million in taxes into our general fund. So tourism is real money, and it's the best kind of money because people come and spend their money and then they go back home. And we love that. And so playing off of partnerships today, we have here is Rodney from Loudoun County, and we were actually able to joint host the East Tennessee Polar Plunge on January 1st. And if you think folks are crazy, just know that we got over 50 people to jump into Tellico Lake on January 1st to help us raise money for Keep Monroe County Beautiful. So this is a partnership that we rotate with. This year was in Monroe County. Next year we'll be back in Loudoun County. Rodney, do you want to say a few words about this event?
Yeah, I just want to thank Lena for working with us from Monroe County, making this project, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah, right at
yeah.
6 years.
So
yeah.
it's just great to be able to work with someone outside our county, and we really appreciate everything that she does for us, and hopefully what she does for you all as well.
Thank you. Regional partnerships matter, so we're excited to present. If Keep Monroe County Beautiful will come on up here, and we'll let Julie say just a couple of words. We are excited to present a check for $1,500 to this nonprofit organization through this tourism event we were able to put on in our county. Next year we'll be back in Loudoun County When it's in Loudoun County gets to choose a nonprofit, and when it's in Monroe County, we do. So we're excited to allow Julie Turner, the Executive Director of Keep Monroe County Beautiful, to say a couple of words.
Yeah, we are so appreciative of Monroe County Tourism selecting us to receive these funds, and also Loudoun County for helping host this event. This was really fun. This was my first time being able to go to this event, so it was a lot of fun. Yeah, people are crazy. I don't know how they do it. But just to let you know what this money does, what this money supports for us, is it provides us money to help educate our county, and that I say we teach 0 to 99 years old about litter and recycling education in our county. We do community litter cleanups, beautification projects. We do our community appearance and litter index each year, and then many other things that we have going on that we try to put into the county. Just to give you perspective, a few numbers for you. Last year alone, this is just last year, we recycled 10.48 tons of tires. We made 4 school visits over multiple grades, and that was through our Think Green program, where we got to go into the schools and work with the kids. Those are always a lot of fun. We hosted a spring and fall cleanup in Vonore and Tellico. We awarded 3 scholarships to a senior at each of the high schools. We recycled over 200 pounds of Christmas lots. And the most exciting event that we did last year was our first ever recycling rodeo. And that was, we offered more than 10 categories to help people recycle hard to recycle items or things that you might not think of that may otherwise go into the landfill. And we have plenty more planned as we work up into July 4th, our country's 250th celebration. We have plenty of plans for that. And I can't tell you about all of our success without mentioning solid waste and our great partnership with solid waste. We are so thankful for them. We would not be able to do this without them. So we are really appreciative. And thanks again for selecting us for this. This is great. And this is what these funds will get put back into our county to do great things. So thank you.
Thank you for all that you do. I would be remiss if I didn't shout out TRDA in the town of Vonore for assisting us with this event in different ways, from pulling the ramp permits for TVA to allow us to use their public restrooms at the ramp. Town of Vonore allowed that, and opening those on a holiday nonetheless, so we definitely appreciate it. Private-public partnerships matter, and they make a difference in allowing Monroe County to be successful and move forward in such a positive way. So congratulations to Keep Monroe County Beautiful. If we can get a check picture, that's okay. Here, Robin. Awesome. And I would like to just point out, if you notice, this check is reusable, and that's at the request of Keep Monroe County Beautiful. So that way, after this, I'm going to just erase all this, and we're going to do it again in 2 years. So shout out to Keep Monroe County Beautiful, and thank you guys. Thank you all so much for your time today.
Thank y'all.
So one more presentation that we want to do. We all know that Monroe County government, the 2 largest assets that this group is responsible for is county taxpayer dollars and our county employees are the top 2 assets and priorities. And today we want to recognize an individual who has worked for Monroe County 38 years. And in this day and age, loyalty, dedication, and longevity are hard to come by. So at this time, I'm going to ask our EMS Director Randy White to come up and make a presentation.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a privilege for me because I've been at the ambulance service for almost 40 years. And during that time, we've only had 2 people who retired from Monroe County Ambulance Service. And tonight, both of them are sitting in this room. Danny Elkhart was the first one about 6 months ago with just over 40 years. And William Cross just retired in December for 38 years. So I had to just plan a little bit of speech if you don't care. I want to say this for William. After 38, William Cross is retired. And honestly, it still doesn't seem real. I get choked up, and I'll tell you why. I went to school with Danny as an EMT when we first started, just real kids. And it's amazing when I look back at time, all the things we've been through, and just the calls we've answered and the lives we touched. And I can say this, you know, some people at the end of life, they ask the question, did I matter? Did I make a difference? And in this field that we work in, there's no question we make a difference every day. Sometimes good, maybe bad, but we make a difference. And I tell my guys every time they go out on a call, you're going to touch somebody's life in some way. Make sure it's positive. But William has been here longer than most of our equipment. Longer than some of our stations. And definitely longer than some of our radios have been working properly. He's been the steady presence you can count on, the person who showed up early, stayed late, and somehow kept his sense of humor through every shift, every storm, and every you won't believe this call. He cared for the community with a level of compassion that can't be taught. He held hands, calmed fears, and brought comfort on days when people needed it most. And he's done it with humility, patience, and a quiet strength that shaped the culture of this service more than he'll ever admit. He's also, without question, signed more AMA forms than any other Monroe County EMS employee in the history of the service. With thirds frequent flyer miles for refusals, William would definitely be retired on a beach somewhere with a lifetime supply of ammunition. But all jokes aside, what stands out most is the legacy he leaves behind. The EMTs he's trained, the partners he supported, the families he helped, and the countless lives he's touched without ever expecting recognition. William, you've given nearly 4 decades to this community. You've earned the right to slow down, breathe a little deeper, and enjoy mornings that don't start with a Combs drop. We hope retirement brings you rest, joy, and a chance to do all things that you put off while taking care of others. Thank you for your service, your heart, and the example that you set for all of us. We're proud of you, we're grateful for you, and we're going to miss you. Thank you.
Public discussion, comments. I want to circle back around to the resolution 0224-8. It's the resolution to support the town of Tellico.
That's the one that.
That's the table, yes. Monroe County Board of Education building a track at Tellico Plains High School. I want to read this entire resolution. And we want the family to know that you're loved by many people. And we know Dara and her 6 state championships. Beautiful girl. Whereas funds have been made available from the state of Tennessee through a grant awarded to construct a track at Tellico Plains High School in honor of Dara Wiseman, a star cross-country and track runner and a 6-time state champion who tragically died in an automobile car crash in November of 2024. And whereas there has been some delay in accessing those funds and beginning that project, and whereas the Monroe County Commission is in full support of the construction of the track at Tellico Plains High School and the use of the funds granted for that purpose. Now therefore be it resolved that the Monroe County Commission stands in support of the Monroe County Board of Education, particularly in their efforts to construct a track at Tellico High School and offers any assistance necessary to access those funds, it being in the best interest of Monroe County, Tennessee, and all the citizens. This resolution shall take effect immediately upon its passage, the public welfare requiring it. And this was passed in regular session. We have two public comments. First is Diane Leslie.
Good evening. Lots of faces have changed since I've been here last, and I don't know if you know me. I'll tell you a little bit about who I am. My name is Diane Leslie, and I wanted to share something with you all tonight that I feel that everybody needs to have their attention called to, and why that is. In my past life, I ran back-to-back campaigns for former state representative Jimmy Matlock, and then was second chairman, district chair. I then resigned there to run a gubernatorial campaign, and then was asked on by Governor Haslam, which I did not stay long because I decided to focus on my two sons. One, who is an Army veteran that has given me a daughter-in-law and 3 grandchildren. My other son and his wife are both still active Navy members. Both have been on very many deployments. I'm Big John Taylor's granddaughter from over at Hopewell and Corntassel, and my grandmother was Jackie. She was a homemaker. My daddy was a Leslie, and my mama was Brenda. Brenda was a Madisonville librarian for many years and retired from the post office down here, just like my grandfather did. That was postmaster before. So why do I tell you all that? Because I want to take you back to something that means everything to all of us, and that's roots. We've got a lot of growth that's going on, and that's important too, and we need it. We desperately need it. But I want to stop for a minute, because I think a lot of us have the same background about something Daddy always talked about. And he always said that they lived on squirrel hides, rabbit tracks, and eggshells. So there was a family down here of 12 right down the road, and everybody called them white trash because they'd work threshing wheat for less than a quarter a day from sun up to sundown. And at one time, they didn't have enough food to eat and lived in a barn with the animals. So he decided that he was going to play football. And he'd run the tracks from Vonore to Tellico every single day and do nothing but drink raw eggs, because it's probably all they had, and jump off the top of a field fence post to toughen his chest up so he could tackle right. And I guess he did okay because he made all county that year. Then he signed up for Vietnam. And he spent 3 years in Vietnam, or 3 tours rather, before he come home and married his high school sweetheart. Worked 3 jobs, worked his hind end off right beside my mama. When he started to get sick, it seemed like it was an odd thing because none of it made any sense. When we figured out that it was Agent Orange, also part of his service, he took it well. Now, Daddy didn't talk a lot about Vietnam. He didn't. He didn't have to. Because I could tell when he got woke up off a swing shift from up at Alcoa, he wasn't there. And he didn't talk about getting thrown in the hot box by the Viet Cong. And he didn't talk about circling back around and finding half of his men's heads on stakes. But he was driven. And the very few times that I remember him speaking to me, he said, "You know what, sis? This stuff is going to pass on down to you, and it's going to pass on down to you boys, and it's going to pass on down to theirs." But I didn't join because of what the politicians said. And I didn't join because of what the newspaper people said. I joined up because I believe in what that Constitution says. And because I do it every single bit again. You know, folks have heard about the airstrip going in on our Acorn Gap, and at first I didn't really think much of it. I mean, growth is growth and we need it. Okay. But then I ran across Public Law 1101. That was passed in 1998, based on the 1990 census. And what happened was, in 2000, we were signed off on an urban growth map. The yellows are the municipalities. The colored regions are county. But the control of the land in that area was given to the city municipalities. Now, I know, at least on my end of the county, there's over 1,000 acres out there where that was farmland. And this was in 2000. There's supposed to be 3 areas of growth: rural, planned growth, and urban growth. Now, heaven knows we've got a whole lot more growth that's happened than based on the census of 1990, much less the census of 2020. We have all of these places coming in. And while I greatly respect the city and their setup, I am appalled that we, the county people, have no voice to our county people. It's different across that county line. No offense, but it is. We need so many things. We're dollared and dimed to death for so many things. But we need more than a Band-Aid than what's going on. There is nobody on this active board, except we've got did have an appointed realtor and an appointed banker. Where's the ag man? Where's the utility man? Where's the water sewage man? Where's the education guy? Because heaven knows we've got kids all over the place that need tending to. We all need tending to. But this can be looked at and revamped. All the studies that everybody keeps popping up and begging for. But it has to be done by either the county mayor or municipality mayor that calls for the study to be redone. This map is unsettling to me because there's not a lot there that's not city decisions. And I'm a county voter. And you all are my governing body. It all goes back in so many ways. It's about we, the people. And without those 3 words, just like what so many people have sacrificed for and fought for and worked for, that's what it's about. And we need you all to please think about the repercussions in the long term if this isn't done. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate you listening to what I had to say tonight.
Next is Janet Raphael.
Yes.
5 minutes, please.
I think I can do it. Hi, my name is Janet Ruppel, and I live in Wind Chase Way. I realize this does not pertain to you as of yet. The planning board will be voting on a future annexation of land on Hawassi. Sooner or later, you're going to be able to say yes or no to it. That's what they tell me. I don't know much about the government way. Can you talk about the pros and the cons of you taking the land versus just having it be city kind of thing? I mean, I only
None
have,
of this is county-owned property. If it's not county-owned, we don't have anything to do with it, correct, Attorney Dixon?
That's correct. I mean, I
but
think-
doesn't the city give you, once they annex it, don't, they annex it to you and then you can say, we want it or don't want it?
I'm not sure I understand the question. Once the city annexes pieces of property, it becomes part of the city municipality, governed by the particular, now all
So the
cities-
county annexes it to the city, or do I have it backwards?
I think you have it backwards, because the county does not annex property, but cities do. And cities expand, that's part of the reason for the Regional Planning Commission, is because it's anticipated that cities will annex property adjacent to their city limits and grow into this area.
So the county annexes it to the city?
No, the city annexes it. They don't annex it from anybody, they just take it into the city. At that point, the
But
county
who-
loses some control over it because it's part of the municipality. It's still part of the county, but the municipality, the rules and regulations specific to that municipality, then control that area.
But who has it before the city? The county does, right?
It's in the county.
It's in the
It's
county.
in the county because
But
the
the
county
county,
writ
but right
large.
now, they're saying that if they don't annex it, then they have no rules and regulations.
And who does annex it?
The county or the city? That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
Again, the cities will be doing the annexing, and what they're saying really is that there's no rules and regulations. And that's not exactly true, but for the most part, there are no rules and regulations within the county. We don't have a county zoning code that controls the use of land per se. We have some general areas which we do, but we don't have rules and regulations like the cities do. They have zoning boards and regulations, and they pass a lot and change to about ordinance. The county doesn't automatically have that authority, and the county has chosen not at this point to establish a zoning board as such. But the cities have that, and the city that would have, we're still talking with the airport property, because I'm a little confused, where they're going to put the airport in.
It's on Hawassi, across the street from One Chase Way.
Okay.
And it's about 22 acres, and they were proposing to have an R3 on it, and it's only 22 acres. So the mayor has squashed that.
The mayor being,
The mayor to the city mayor has said, no, we're not gonna do the R3, but they didn't say what they were gonna do. So I was wondering, what is your part in all of this?
Now,
and
I'm not trying to take anything away from what you're saying, but part of the problem here is you were mapped, city got control of your county land, so city actually mandates, and they can do what they want to. They can come in tomorrow and annex me if they want to, and I live, what can they? So that's part of the flip-flop. People are not understanding how it goes, and county governments are crossing. I mean,
It's not a county issue, it's the city of Madisonville. We have no control that way.
Okay. Okay, that's
Thank
where,
you. Your
yes,
5
thank you.
minutes.
Thank you.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn? Roger Thomason. Second.